Easy people. So I want to talk about a little bit about the step sequencer and how you can use the step sequencer, or more to the point, the best way I think of utilizing the ability of using the step sequencer and quantization. Right. The step sequencer, the great thing about the step sequencer is because when you add sequences to the step sequencer, they're quantized automatically unless you don't have quantize on, like you turn it down to 0 and you don't have any quantize. They're quantized, or they show you in the area of the pads. I know that just sounded really confusing, so I'm going to try and explain that in a better way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my special of just having quantize on. I'm going to have 0 swing, and I'm going to just drum. So I'm going to do, I'm not even going to drum. Do you know what? I'm just going to add some snares. We're just going to add some snares, whatever this is. Right. Right. And now, them snares are quantized automatically. But now, even when this is playing, if I turn this right down now, and I add in some kicks, these quick kicks are not going to be quantized. If I don't want to hit the kick because it's in record mode, I don't want this kick to activate, I can just press select and then press the pad and see it's not going to record that. So I've got that in position. So I'm going to record some beats. Right. So there's no quantize on that. Now, the great thing about this is I can correct all the parts what I think are a bit too loose. So that end one, I want to swing a bit more, so I can bring that up so that this kick here at the end is going to swing. So I'm going to make that. This one, it's not tight, so I'm going to bring that swing down and make that so that's just dead on. So, and this one as well. So now you'll probably have noticed these two are tight. This one's a little loose, so maybe I'm gonna make this a little bit more tighter by making sure it doesn't have any swing on, but making the time correction strength just a bit more. So again, that's loose. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe I want it a bit stronger. So I'll add that in again. So this one I think needs to be tighter. So I'm going to have that swing. That one's late, but might be alright. So that's got a kind of feel to it. That's got a kind of groove to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this. I'm going to have hi-hat swing. So I'll select hi-hat again, even though I know I could play it in just to show. I'm going to have this hi-hat play in, and then I'm going to loosen some of them, tighten some of them, loosen some of them. Right. So that's a bit swingy. Maybe I don't want them all too swingy. Maybe I'll bring that down. So I'll move some of these. Maybe I want to change the velocity of that as well. So some of these are going to be tighter now. Some of them are not going to swing as much. So this, I don't like that. It's too swingy. So let's get that off. We'll make that stronger. So now we've got a nice loose groove, I think. Yeah, maybe make this one swing. Maybe this one will swing. So put the strength up to that and make that swing a little closer. There, yeah. So this is a quick way. Now imagine if I would have played that normally. Stop that. Imagine if I would have tried to attack that in the clip mode. I would have had to go onto grid. I'd have to select a few, shift them about and blah, blah, blah to just get that loose vibe feel. But all I had to do is do the pattern I wanted first, and then all I do is decide through the knobs how much of that, oh sorry, I have to go to matrix, yeah, how much of each note that I play in I want to change. And that's fast and also creative. And also don't forget, you can do that on chords as well. So it's slightly more complicated with chords because chords have just got a note on and they're not one shots. So if you change that, you have to keep in mind how long the quantize is, how long that note's playing for. So maybe you wouldn't want to do that. You'd only want to do that on like melody riffs, but if you came up with a riff, it'd be worth doing it on there. Alternatively, you came up with a riff on here, say, and then you start using a clip to extend it. So like I say, hopefully that was a quick one, and that was about using a step sequencer and Quantise to get things either looser or tighter, but really fast, and you can have precision with this as well. So I'll play that again, and you know what, if I would add any sense to me, I would have copied one from the original and showed you how much it's changed. But you can hear it's got that kind of dillerish, kind of loose, but it's still dropping right, and that's how you can get something where it's dropping right, I believe. So hopefully that's been helpful, and I'll catch you again. Like and subscribe, and holler if there's anything that you want to know. And as always, I say peace.